Hello everyone and welcome to a new niche adventure based around the whims of fate. I am so excited to finally dive in and do this particular adventure in this particular tribe legacy because we are going to leave almost all of the decisions of what happens to our nichelings, from how many nichelings we will allow in our tribe each generation to what kind of mutations will go into their mutation menu, up to the whims of fate. And not only that, but we're going to add a additional challenge for ourselves by not looking at the genetics. We are going to use blind genetics and the whims of fate to determine what is going to happen to our tribes. We are even going to use random generators to decide which island we should begin on, which island we should travel to when it is time to travel to new spots, and we are going to see how long we can survive, basically with all of those things on our heads. After almost 200 hours of being able to play niche and dive into so many adventures, a lot of experience, hundreds, possibly thousands of nichelings born in our hands, it is time to see what happens if we apply just the whims of fate and a random generator to a brand new tribe. So welcome everyone. I am very excited about this. It definitely sounds like it will be quite the challenge. I will try to post some challenge rules into the comment section and pin it, so if you're wondering how I'm doing this and if you want to try it out too, then you'll have the instructions for that. But we are going to make the Whims tribe, also called Whimsicles or just Whims, and we are going to start in sandbox mode. Sandbox mode actually gives you access to 20 different islands. So the very first thing we are going to do is we are going to roll a random generator to decide where the whims will begin. And the number given to us is 8. So we are actually going to count. We're not going to the easy islands then because there's only 4 of them. So Tiny Green, Peaceful Meadow, Grass Adventure, Archipelago, it's out. We're going to the medium islands. At least we didn't have to go to the killer islands. That includes things like Deep Jungle, Home Island, Frostlands, Deadly Hills. Thank goodness we dodged the Oasis Crossing, Summer Mountains, Long Winter, Sleepy Reeds, and Jungle Gate. Phew! But we are going to be at the medium island. No, thank goodness, not the Burning Savannah. So that would be 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my goodness, we're going to try to start. We are going to try to start in the overgrown jungle. I'm a little nervous about that, but let's go ahead and see what fate is going to lay out for this nicheling. I am very, very excited to see where their story may go. You guys know how much I love creating individual cultures for the different eras of our nichelings. Oh my goodness, it's so loud. Oh my gosh. Look how beautiful it is. I don't think I've been to an overgrown jungle since we started playing in the full release version of Niche. Oh wow. What is that? What is that? Is that the new way the plant that eats you looks? I've never even seen it in the full release version before. That is so cool. And there's stinky fruit. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. There's so much happening. And we're going to give ourselves such a huge challenge too. Oh my goodness, this is going to be pretty exciting. All right, guys. Well, I have a little bit of news for you. The most difficult things that we are going to have in this challenge are that we cannot look. Oh, hi, Cola. So we have Cola and Dukta. That's really exciting. Oh, no, look. Here's the normal plant that eats you. So then what the heck is that other thing? When did that guy appear? Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous about that plant and so curious too. But some of the most difficult things about this challenge, guys, is going to be the fact that I'm going to have to do my best not to accidentally peek at the genetics. We are not going to be looking at the genetics of our nichelings while we are playing with them because we are going to leave what our children are really up to fate. I really don't want to even take a peek. When I rename the nichelings, I will do so during a naming ceremony at the end of every episode. I won't actually be naming them during the episode so that none of us have any idea what their genetics are going to be. So it's hidden genes on top of like doing the randomness, and I'm really hoping that'll provide a hugely fun story. But if I click on this, then we're going to be in trouble. So I need to pretend the genetics don't even exist. And when it comes to adding in genes into the mutation menus, If I want to do that, I can say no, we're just going to not put anything in the mutation menu. But if I choose to put something in the mutation menu, I have to go and use a random generator, and then we will pick from the list of what is available. So it might be something harmless, like just red fur. It might be something really helpful, like good eyesight, or it might be something like the deformed paw that will actually negatively impact our children. So this is going to be very interesting, because the more we make our nichelings have to go around to try to open up more of the available mutations, the higher the chance that if we take the risk of adding in a mutation into our tribe, then we get a good positive thing. So it's going to be really interesting. I might have combined, because the hidden genetics, like the blind genes and the random genes challenge, were two different things originally. Maybe combining them is too cruel of a fate, especially considering the next roll that I just did. And now I see oh no, this is going to be so hard. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay. Sorry, I'm very excited. But basically, if you guys have been following along with a lot of our other niche adventures and all of the tribes that we have had, you know once we exceed a certain number of creatures, it gets really difficult to keep the story moving and really difficult to follow along with everyone. So we are going to actually be making it so that every generation we have one tribe leader. And as long as that tribe leader is alive, they can only have a random number of members in their tribe. And we roll whenever they take up leadership of a tribe to see how many members we can have in each tribe. And the number can be between 1 and 20. And today, fate is being really cruel, and it was a 1. So for our very first start here on the overgrown jungle, where we can't look at our genes, and if we add in mutations, we have to randomize for it, we have got to start a lone wolf challenge. So for the entire duration of Cola's life, except for the very end when she's about halfway through her life, then we will allow her to either keep one of the children that she has then, or rediscover and re-invite into the tribe one of her children. But for basically the entire duration of Cola's life, she's going to be alone. She can raise her children, but as soon as they become adults, they're going to have to wander away from her in this dangerous jungle. Oh my goodness. This is going to be really intense. I didn't think that we would roll. I thought we'd roll like a 14. I didn't think we would roll straight up 1 on the very first day with poor little Cola here. So, oh my gosh, that means, all right, well, let's get this done. Now that she is pregnant, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to allow Dukta to give her the gift of like clarity. And then he is now going to have to become a Omega, and she is going to become an Alpha. And let's see. Yep. All right. Got to click away. And now she's going to have to banish Dukta, her mate. So we didn't even have any time to really spend with him. We are now alone and pregnant on the island. Oh my gosh. Cola, if you survive this, you are going to be truly a lucky one. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Well, this may be a very short version of the Whims legacy. We might have to move on to the Whims 2 if she can't make it. All right, let's go. Oh, there's a permanent nest. Oh, thank goodness, Cola. You might make it after all. And there's a lot of the plants that want to eat you. Okay, well, I hope that explains the basis of how we are going to be starting the challenge, guys. Basically, the reason that we now have to be alone and we'll have to go seek Dukta back out whenever we want to have more children is because I really wanted to kind of vary how many tribe members we could have each generation. So this generation, very devastatingly and very like what the heckingly, we ended up with just 1 member allowed. So Cola will really, her children will grow up and leave every time they're old enough. And when she gets about, we'll say when she gets to be like maybe 9 days left, she can start seeking out a member to join the tribe, because we don't want the tribe just to end because we didn't have a family member. So all right. Oh boy. All right, Cola, alone, pregnant, on a jungle island. And then when we decide to move to a new island, we're going to have to go ahead and roll to see if it's going to be this port, or this port. Maybe I should go ahead and do that now just so we know where we're headed, because we can choose to leave any time, basically. So if we want to escape alone and pregnant, then we can go to, oh my gosh, we rolled to go to this grassland savanna port, the third one right over here. So okay, that's the spot we have to start working our way towards if we want to be able to flee the island. All right, well, with all of that randomness done, I'll try to sum up maybe the first little bit down below with the spoilers warning. Let's begin. All right, my dear, this is your journey, your adventure. Let's let her go ahead and roll in the mud. And that way she should hopefully have disguised her scent and she might be able to eat from this stinky tree. Dukta is still nearby, so actually if we hurry, we might be able to have more children with him! No! This is gonna be the shortest niche episode we have ever had in my entire life. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should run to the next island already. Cola! No! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, maybe this wasn't meant to be? Cola! What do I do? And I think this guy is like attacking the other nicheling. Can I even get out? Oh my gosh, Dukata's dead! Cola! Well, that was a very cruel fate. Well, that was over very quickly. The plus side is at least you guys know the rules and the risks now. So we're going to try again. Let's begin with the Whims, our blind genes and random challenge mixed together. And we are going to start this time, believe it or not, it rolled an 8 again. I am a little bit concerned about this. I can't believe fate is apparently going, you're going to the overgrown jungle. I feel like Tata is rolling the dice right now. And if you don't know who Tata is, he is our god of tricks from one of our previous nicheling legacies. So let's dive in. Round 2. We are still on the same island. And now we get to see between 1 and 20, how many members do we get to keep? 14! All right, so this time we actually don't have to end up alone and pregnant on an island. And if we wanted to flee, wow, look at all these trees. Oh, and there's a normal tree tucked in there. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful forest there. And then I just rolled the dice because there's 1, 2, and then 3 ports, and the dice say this time around, if we want to choose to flee, we can choose to flee to the peaceful land right over here. We might start hoofing it that direction just in case. That was a very, very interesting start. I suppose that it just means through the whims of evolution and fate that Kola and Dukta's lineage was just not meant to be. Thankfully, we have a gorgeous line this time with Samisi, and yes, I may be changing the names to the names that you guys suggest in the comment section down below. When I change the names, swear on my honor not to look at the genetics. I will only dive into the family tree to change the name, and that's it. But we have Samisi here, and she's got Digging Paw too, and Kuvan. Oh, I wonder if he's like the sister of our the brother of our poor nicheling last time. I feel so badly for her. But Kuvan is absolutely gorgeous. I can't look at his genes, which is going to be so tricky not to do. And you cannot mouse over so that you can peek like at what his different features are. But I can tell he's got ram horns. He's got high fertility, so he's probably got perfect like 3-3 on fertility. I have to just use my powers of observation to kind of tell what's going on with him. He has swimming tail. She has fluffy tail. This is fun because I can't look at the genes. You really have to kind of like turn the nichelings around and be like, okay, what do you have? Let's see. So with Kuvan, and we can have 14 members in the tribe this time, which is pretty nice. There's a deadly plant there. We're going to drastically avoid the path with the deadly plant, if you ask me. But let's go ahead and run over to the mud so that we can reduce our scent really quickly. So I'm going to have Samisi go over here. The blocking vine root. Oh, so you just have to like clear that vine out of the way. It must be kind of like having a rock there. All right, so we're going to run over. And the very first thing I want to do is actually roll in the mud so that we don't end up like getting caught by the scent smelly guy. And then we're going to clear away some of the grass so that we can go the long way around that deadly plant. But here we are starting off with the Whims. inside of the overgrown jungle, the sounds of the apes in the distance, getting ready to begin our very own family with these beautiful green eyes. Oh, it's so much there's something fun about being like, I can't look at their genetics. So you just have to look at the phenotype, the obvious clear physical characteristics, and draw your guesses. Like, I'm thinking normal body, velvet paw over here. It's just so cool because you just have to completely guess what you may have with your nichelings. Ooh, this is tempting. There's a little molehill here. There's a healing plant right there. Here's a little nest. Let's go ahead and have her roll in the mud too. Should they have a child here? I want him to kind of move a little bit further away. This is going to be a lot harder, as we saw. And the apes wasted no time in showing up once those stinky fruit were eaten. So let's actually clear. Ooh, oh my. And there's some toxic plants. And then we have to be careful because look right there is the deadly guy. Okay, so we do not want to go this direction because that would be the deadly plant. I'll go ahead and reveal where that healing plant is, and there's a bundle behind us. It's kind of tempting to go ahead and try to have a baby right now. Gosh, that would have been really interesting to see if we tried being alone and pregnant in the jungle. It led to death. I think I want to keep them moving. And, oh, there's a whole bunch of berries right there, so we can grab some berries there. Yeah, I think I want to keep them moving so we don't end up dead like before. We don't really have any way to defend ourselves very well. We have to listen carefully and watch out for any of the dangers of the jungle. Can we get our mate over to us? Okay, so he can come over here. Do we hear anything? Not yet. We have to be really, really careful as we move through this jungle. That bunny is going down a clear path. This is a really cool jungle though, so we might try to find like a little nest just near the portal that we can run through and then just make a break for it if it seems like we might go extinct again. So maybe the Whims will have a chance to survive this time. All right, you two. Samis, keep moving. Watch out. Don't step on the spot. Oh, did we step on the spot? I don't think we stepped on the spot. Oh, there's another nest. Okay. So he's doing really good at finding these nests. And then, oh man, she didn't have enough strength, darn, to be able to eat the bundle. Okay. And they're running a little low on food. And they lost their mud. So if they picked from the stinky fruit, then the stinky, smelly ape might be able to find them. If there's mud nearby, this wouldn't be a bad spot. It's kind of close to the exit. Well, I say that, but you see this tall twiddly-doodly-doo grass? You have to clear it manually. You can't run through it like the other blades of grass. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, come on, Kuvan. And he has the velvet paw, so I think he actually moves a little slower. Oh, we should definitely have them mate, just in case. We just want to solidify that, just in case something happens to him. And we're going to just keep him moving. Okay, careful. There is a nasty gonna eat you plant down. Oh my gosh, it's the hearing ape. Oh no. Okay, maybe we do just want to run for the peaceful portal. See, we would probably try to stay here if we had to run up to this spot, if the randomizer had told us, or the whims of fate had told us, you must go to the northern island. But fate apparently has smiled on the second tribe. Maybe they have a future that the fates want to see more, and we can run away to a peaceful island if we want. However, once we do that, don't forget, we'll have to roll the dice again to see which island we would go to after that. Yeep! 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 Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, Samisi! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Run! Here, your mate is going to cure your bleeding so that you can just take off. Like, take off, take off, take off. Don't sit in the nest. No, there's another nest. No! The only option I have is to go back to the ape. Or like run away. Oh no! Oh no! She's gonna be stuck in a nest no matter what I do. Okay, there we go. Run, Samisi! And now she desperately needs to have a child. Oh no, this is more drama than I thought I signed up for. No, the ape! Samisi! Samisi, don't die! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, and there's no way to fight the big-eared ape. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Is there any way? Run! Just run! Samisi, can your mate clear away as much of it for you as possible? Oh dear. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, let's see. Alright, so she can clear a spot. So we're gonna have the spot be cleared. I think he's just gonna have to kind of hold his ground right here. We're running out of food. Oh, no, there's the big-eared ape! He's coming for them again. Run, Samisi! Are you even gonna live long enough? Would she even live long enough? Can they escape to the next island? Can Kuvan make it? Oh my gosh! Samisi! Tackle it! Run for it, you two! Run for it to the next land! I'm so glad we were that close to the portal. I can't believe we almost died again. Samisi, have your child. Like, oh my gosh, we're on the little tiny peaceful island. Is there even... Okay, so it looks like we have the choice of peaceful, jungle, or peaceful for the fateful walk in the future when we leave this little island. And we would go to this third one right over here. So that's what the dice said would be our next island that we could go to. We can still have up to 14 members in the tribe right now. We're going to get Samisi to jump right over here. She's going to dig herself some food. She's going to make a nest. No, she should have cured Kuvan. Oh, I forgot. I was just, oh, there's so many roots here. That's good for Samisi. She can dig up tons of roots. So apparently there's a whole bunch. I don't see them. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, so there's a few roots hiding around here. Let's see, is there anything that Kuvan can grab for us? We have to cure his bleeding. Oh my gosh, but let's go ahead and see what kind of child they had. A little girl who's good at digging. Oh, thank goodness. All right, Samisi, jump over here, cure your mate, mate with your mate. This is a peaceful island, so we don't have to worry about like needing to cure or heal our baby, or like guard our baby. But the mama is next to the baby anyway. Oh, I'm so like exhausted just from the first couple trials of doing the Whims. Oh, there we go. All right. So the parents are dramatically wounded. This is going to be Samisi's last child, unfortunately. They have baby Miko. I'm going to have Samisi go ahead and she's going to dig up some food because we were completely out of food. And then this desperate man is going to try to find food as well. So we might starve to death before we even get going too. But little baby Miko is right here. And let's finish off by seeing who her sibling will be. And then next time, we are going to have to find out what fate and the whims of chance have in mind on Flower Doggy Island. Look at this. It looks like a little doggy. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. All right. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, he's amazing. Look at him. Nuta. Wow. What a beautiful boy you are. Oh man, and I can't even look at his jeans. That's so tempting. And we are completely out of food. So you guys, will we lose the second run through with the Whims? Will the whims of fate be too cruel? And will we just not be able to feed this poor family who has survived in some ways, they haven't actually, who has struggled and endured the challenge of beginning on an overgrown jungle island? Will we be able to unravel some of the genetic mysteries that we won't be able to even read because we cannot peek at the genes that our little ones happen to hold? How long will the green eyes stay? Who knows? Should we try to randomly mutate in something that could possibly help our nichelings? Probably not yet. They don't really have anything we would want to put in there just yet. I am so excited. This is going to be very thrilling because so much of what we can do with the nichelings have been taken far out of my control, and so much of the story will just feel like it unravels for itself, and I have a feeling it'll go a lot faster, if only for the fact, actually it's like a little rhino. It's like Flower Rhino Island. Look at that. If only for the fact that apparently the Whims and whatever gods of fate stand over our nichelings rolling the dice are keeping the legacies and the generations pretty short-lived. So I will see you guys for the next one next time. Bye-bye.